This is a solemn day for our country. There were over 6,000 people injured on September 11th, 2001, but there were many, many who were lost. We will remember the planes, the buildings, and every time that I say, on this day, the congregation, please respond with, we remember. Will the congregation please rise? Please remember, when I say, on this day, you reply, we remember. And at that moment, Captain Hartranft will ring the bell to honor those. These are the innocent souls that were lost on that day, 15 years ago. American Airlines Flight 11 struck the North Tower at 8:46 a.m. All on board were lost. 87 civilians, 11 crew members. On this day, United Airlines Flight 175 struck the South Tower at 9:03 a.m. All souls on board were lost, including 60 civilians, which included 3 children, 9 crew members. On this day, American Airlines Flight 77 struck the Pentagon at 9:37 a.m. All souls on board were lost, including 59 civilians and 5 children, 6 crew members. On this day, on the ground at the Pentagon, there were a total of 125 American souls lost, including 55 members of the United States Armed Forces, 70 civilians. On this day, United Airlines Flight 93 crashed near Shanksville, Pennsylvania at 10:03 a.m., diverted by some brave passengers from an unknown intended target in Washington, D.C. All souls on board were lost, including 39 civilians, including the United States Fish and Wildlife officer, and 7 crew members. On this day, meanwhile, back in New York, the South Tower collapsed at 9:59 a.m. Then the North Tower collapsed at 10:28 a.m. Later that day, because of damage sustained by fire and debris from the North Tower collapse, number 7 World Trade Center collapsed at 5:21 p.m. On this day, among those Americans lost, 71 law enforcement officers. On this day, also lost 343 firefighters and EMTs. On this day, among those Americans lost, 8 children. On this day, We are told by statisticians that on that day, at least 11 unborn babies were lost. On this day,
we remember.
The total souls on the plains, 265. On this day,
We remember.
total souls lost in the towers from the initial impacts and the collapses, 2,606. On this day,
We remember.
total souls lost on the ground at the Pentagon, 125. On this day,
We remember.
there were over 90 countries that had losses that day, totaling 372 non-American deaths. Injuries were 6,294 attributable to those attacks. Total American souls lost that day, 2,605. On this day,
We remember.
by contrast, the total American lives lost during the attack on Pearl Harbor on December 7th, 1941, that plunged us into World War II. Total American lives lost on the ground, 2,403. The total souls lost during the terrorist attacks on September 11, 2001, 2,996. On this day,
We remember.
Father, have mercy on the souls of those who perished. Father, have mercy on the families who on this day are struck with intense pain and sorrowful memories. Be a spirit of comfort to them, Lord, because on this day,
We remember.
in Jesus Christ our Lord. Amen.
Amen.
Our thanks to our veterans and to our local fire company, first responders who place their lives on the line every day for us, just like those 71 policemen and 343 firefighters on that day 15 years ago. On this day,
We remember.